we're in a province, and our area of operations, the large blue sort of boundary that I've squiggled onto the map, based on the general intelligence that's been provided through Discord, etc. so far. So we'll be operating in that sort of blue area as marked, and there's two patrols. One patrol's currently located at the Nylock position where we finished up the session last week. And then tonight there'll be a second patrol that will insert to landing zone Charlie, which is at grid 047026. And then once you get on the ground, just follow that yellow marking on the map as a general course of direction. If you, through that process, you do detect things in and around, you don't have to stay rigidly on that yellow line. It's just a general direction of travel. If you see or hear anything to your flanks, etc., obviously you may look to investigate. Of course, you don't want to go outside your area of operation, so if you do happen to go from that route to the west or northwest, or even north, if you get that far, just be aware of you're close to the boundary in terms of our area of operations, and don't cross it if you can avoid it. The purple dots that I've marked are where we heard Vietnamese voices last week through our patrolling. So when we're at landing zone Alpha, we came under fire to the north, and that's what that large red circle is. So we received small arms fire from that particular area. Then we debussed at landing zone Bravo, and then as we moved and were stationing there for a while, we actually heard voices to as those purple dots indicate. And then when we were at the two red dots at grid 056039, we could hear voices to our south, which is why we moved away from that area at that point and moved to the Nylock, and then sort of finished there. So there's been some fairly active activity, both if I just use a general grid of 0503, there's a lot of them. There's there's 5 bunkers. There's possibly 2, possibly 3 separate patrols moving through that area. So there's a lot going on in that sort of area of the AO, which I'm led to believe was a surprise for Dude, the design maker, but that's the mission maker. But that's what happened.
Hello, Errol.
I need to grab a couple of things.
Errol.
Crayon Eater's here.
Nom nom nom. Where's the arsenal?
Oh, here. I'll show you.
The locker's in there. Icon's at the bottom of the locker.
Fox, I can hear you, man. You're good.
If you take a knee and then the bottom of the locker. You got it? Yep.
Those guys yelling is really annoying.
I asked Dude to, I asked Dude to kill him off, but I think he's just moved him away instead.
They're pretty loud.
Hearing Banksy and Soldier X yell at each other isn't particularly fun.
Well, I don't think they're yelling at each other. They're just yelling.
He's just yelling in general.
Yeah,
It's Banksy
just having a chat.
He's just walking around yelling out random shit.
That sounds like
you can imagine him walking down the street in the local shops doing that, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right.
So you and Foxy are just waiting for Errol to get back, eh?
Yeah. All the teams while we're waiting. So the teams will be myself, Thor, Pixel, and Junior, and then everybody else with 4-2. And if Sandy rocks up a bit late, then he can obviously jump on with myself, and then we'll have 2 teams of 5, but we'll just go with the 4-5 split. And in summary, yeah, so I do just 4-1, just follow that yellow route roughly and try and see what you can detect. And I'll follow the green route and just sort of move around the edging of that large feature where we were getting shot at last week and see what we can discover.
Yeah, just say those names for your patrol again.
For 4-2 will be myself, Thor, Pixel, and Junior.
Right. So Marcus, you might want to. So you've got IROC, Aussie, Errol, me, and yourself. Do you want anyone to carry anything particular? I'm obviously your signaler.
No,
Already.
I didn't even know I had one, so I've got a radio now too. No, not really. I'm happy with everyone's current loadout.
Right. So
I don't want a contact as long as we got enough ammo to break away from one.
what patrol order would you like? Do you want me to be the signaler / 2IC?
Yeah, if you could be the 2IC, I might put Junior as the scout.
don't
No,
Junior.
Junior is with us.
Oh, sorry.
You don't
Who have
get
I got?
Junior.
I can't have Junior.
No.
I'm stealing him.
Not this time, sadly.
No, you got IROC, Aussie, and Errol, and myself.
Okay, I'll put Errol. I'll put Errol out in front. And then I'll get Junior behind as our
You don't have
quote
Junior.
unquote. Sorry, IROC.
I know you really
IROC.
want him.
I'm looking
We
at
know
Junior. I'm talking about IROC. IROC is our machine gunner, quote unquote, and we'll have Aussie bring up the rear.
Alright, so
Very cool.
patrol order is Errol, yourself. Where do you want me in the mix?
2IC, you're behind me.
Alright. And then IROC and then Aussie.
Yep.
Okay.
Any of you guys got a machine gun loadout you care to share?
I'm happy as you are, but if you want to take a machine gun, you can.
I think Aussie does, I think. Can you make that public, Aussie?
Alright.